This is airchecks.com.
WBLQ Westerly, W276DF Westerly. This is a Hit Oldies original special, the WNBC Time Machine. Hit Oldies on TuneInRadio.net and the online radio box.
NBC 66 WNBC.
The Time Machine.
66 WNBC.
High noon here on the Time Machine. Coming up this hour, a lot of 70s, a super 70s hour, but we will go back and do some 60s stuff. We got some requests coming in, so I have to kind of do that. Starbuck, 1976. It's on the Time Machine.
The wind blew some luck in my direction. 66 WNBC.
Beautiful in stereo stuff. I love it. Time is 12:05. I'm Steve West. It's a Super 70s lunch hour. Glad to have you along here, although, lunch isn't quite as impressive on Saturday as it is during the work week. But hey, what the heck? Down your sandwiches with this. Chicago, back to the old days.
The Beach Boys, Donna Aretha Franklin, the Gary Lewis and the Playboy, Orbison, Diana Ross, Simon and Garfunkel, Ron S, Lou Chris, Johnny Rivers, the classic hits of the 60s on WNBC.
The Archies from 1969 coming to a cereal box near you on 66 WNBC. The Saturday morning, actually Saturday afternoon Time Machine's kind of hard to keep track when you're doing all this stuff. Time is 12:14. Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to the noon hour with Steve West.
Won't you come on in?
Won't you come on in?
The weekend's fine.
The weekend's fine.
Hi, WNBC. Who's this?
Hi, this is Steven here.
Steven. That voice is familiar. Hey, you're not the guy that calls from Texas every time we do the Time Machine, is it?
This is Steven in Austin, Texas.
In Austin. Hey, how's everything in Austin?
Oh, I looked at the weather. They just revised the forecast. You won't believe this. It's going up to 91 degrees today.
Well, send some of that this way, will you? Monday's high is only going to be 32.
I know.
We're going into April. That's insanity. What have you been up to since the last time we talked, which I think was Labor Day?
I did some traveling. I did a trip to Florida, and we are going to Branson, Missouri soon.
Oh, that's a fun place. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We like Branson. We're going there. No plans for right now after Branson, but we're looking for a long hot summer here.
Yeah, Branson's just another one of those big tourist traps.
We have fun there.
Listen, Steven, what can I play for you? You enjoying all this music here on the Time Machine?
Yeah, the WNBC Time Machine is fantastic, and I used to listen to it when I lived in Brooklyn and Queens.
Why don't you tell the audience this? You grew up in, like you said, Brooklyn, and who was your favorite jock at the time on the old Time Machine?
Well, I liked Dale Parsons and the real Bob James, and I used to listen overnight to Big J Sorensen.
Big J, yeah.
I listened more overnight. I would get up early, as I still do, I guess, and turn on WNBC Time Machine and listen to them because they were on weeknights. It was always Big J Sorensen doing the shows weeknights, and he'd have the record pig contest, which I won twice, and I had two WNBC sweatshirts. I'm giving you one. I never wore it.
No, I didn't know that. Thank you. You have an extra.
Sort of. The first shirt I won was a large, and the second time I won it, it was an extra large, because the large is just not big enough for me. And it's probably not big enough for you, but you can put it in a frame or put it on the wall, because you have a history with the Time Machine. I'm going to give you an authentic, real sweatshirt from 1987 from WNBC.
That is very thoughtful. I appreciate that.
And I never wore it. Just tried it on one time. I said, this is too small for me. I got to win another. Hey, you know what I won with the sweatshirts, don't you?
No.
Right along with the sweatshirts, each time I won 64 Dunkin' Donuts. and those I don't have anymore.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I would hope not. They'd be a little green. They'd be fossilized by now.
Nope. I ate those in a short time.
Just like the old air checks are fossilized.
And I was single back then, so I definitely had reason even.
Well, you'll have to record the entire weekend, and you'll have more memories of the time machine.
Yeah, and the song I want to request, a song with a good intro. You could talk over the intro, even though you started your show with it, darn. And we could do another song if you want, but I was going to request Love Child by Diana Ross, the Supremes.
That's a great song.
I know. But if you want an alternate, I could think of an alternate, but I love that. That's my second favorite song of all time to do an intro to.
Oh, we can do that.
Vehicle. Vehicle, but we did that last time.
Vehicle is an awesome tune as well. You know, I haven't played that at all this weekend, but...
No, you have it on the back of a promotion. Which originally was on WABC. Yeah, WABC used the vehicle with the songs for the week, and then WNBC picked it up, and it's excellent. That's a fantastic song. Mm-hmm. That's my all-time to do an intro to cook on. That's my all-time favorite song to do an intro for.
And you know those promos, those were voiced by Dan Taylor, who unfortunately could not be with us for this time machine. Neither could Big J. Been trying to coax Big J into doing this for quite a while. You're going to hear a new voice tonight, by the way. There's a guy, the owner of WBLQ in Westerly, Rhode Island, and we do the WBLQ time machine every night. Well, Chris DiPaolo is going to do a time machine show, and let me tell you, I was in the studio over there when he does his own local Saturday afternoon time machine. He does it just as authentically as they did it at NBC.
Yeah, if you know what it sounds like and you've heard it, and you know, you're a radio person, it's something you can get down. I understand that. Yeah.
You know it. Well, you know Dale Parsons is his hero. So, yeah. So there you go. Hey, Steve, thanks for checking in. 12:20 on the time machine.
66 WNBC. Go, go. Hello, baby. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
66 WNBC, back to the roots of rock and roll from 1958. The late Big Bopper, another guy who would have probably done big things had he survived through the 1960s, is 1221 of the WNBC Time Machine Weekend. Steve West with the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. What's your idea of American Dream? Mine, I suppose, a summer vacation up in New Hampshire, or maybe winters down in Florida. That kind of works out for me.
WNBC.
Time's 12:25. Good afternoon. How about some dreaming of summertime weather? How about them 91-degree temps? I love it, spoonful.
Summer in the city.
Music Radio, WNBC.
The music sounds best on WNBC.
66 WNBC, the Carpenters. We've only just begun. Actually, you might think we're about midway through the Time Machine Weekend, considering we started yesterday morning at 6 a.m. Yeah, on a Friday. We had some pretty good listener numbers, too. So tell your friends, tell them all. The WNBC Time Machine Weekend is right here on Music Radio Hit Oldies and on Stereo 1230 WBLQ and 103.1 FM 1230. Steve West with James Taylor, the Buckinghams, and Elvis on the way.
Hi, this is Filippo Marchione.
Have fun in New York, where the action is 66 WNBC.
WNBC. Buckinghams, don't you care? I would care more if I wasn't on Facebook. But you get your feelings hurt, and then, everybody turns into a real, blank show. It's 1236 WNBC Music Time with Elvis Presley.
I said, take it easy, baby, I worked all day.
The music you grew up with plays here. The Time Machine on 66
WNBC.
Time Machine rolls on with all the big hits you remember. Never stop loving. That's our hit oldies phrase, by the way. Steve Guerin comes your way this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Yeah, he usually does mornings. We'll see how he does in the afternoon. Absolutely. The great one and only Dale Parsons tonight, 6 till 9 on WNBC.
What's an hour of the day? 66 WNBC, your hotline for hits.
So, okay, what do you want to hear? You called for a request.
I want to hear the Monkees.
Yeah, which one? How about I'm a Believer?
Yeah, that sounds like a good song. I'm a believer.
66 WNBC. Another classic.
Oh, yeah, I'm a believer. It pays to be a believer. 1966 music right out of your television set and straight into your radio. The Monkees by request.
All the weather's on 66 WNBC.
Well, looks like we got some showers moving in for the remainder of this afternoon. High today, right about where we got it, 52. Tonight, scattered showers, even a crack of thunder maybe before things are all done. Tonight's low 35 tomorrow, increasing clouds after some morning sunshine, high of 49, and mostly sunny Monday. Back to work with a high only 34 in the city, 32 in the northern and western suburbs, 53 WNBC degrees.
The Valenti family of dealerships invite you to
66 WNBC.
66 WNBC. Harry Nilsson, Nilsson, not to be confused with Harry Nelson, who was a radio disc jockey before he passed last year. 12:50, 10 before 1 o'clock on WNBC, Freddie and the Dreamers.
I'm telling you now. There's only one place for Imus in the morning.
Well, there was. We could only bring him back now.
WNBC.
WNBC Music Time is 8 minutes away from 1 o'clock. Steve West till 3, and then Steve Guerin takes you through until Dale Parsons' time at 6 o'clock tonight. Playing all them big hits you remember from the WNBC Time Machine, 1987 and 88. Here are the stories on WNBC. 66 WNBC. Oh, yeah. Now let's just go to someplace warm like Arizona. Mark Lindsay on your radio. 66 WNBC.
WBLQ Westerly, W276DF Westerly. This is a Hit Oldies original special, the WNBC Time Machine. Hit Oldies on TuneInRadio.net and the online radio box.
NBC 66 WNBC. The Time Machine. 66 WNBC.
Airchecks.com.
Classic air